Hi, I'm Tim Clark, and I'd like to take a few minutes to tell you about my beautiful 1972 Chevy Nova that I have for sale. Now, this Chevy Nova is my own personal car titled in my personal name. It's received a full frame off restoration and it's been driven around 600 miles since. The engine is a non matching 350 small block, bored 40 over, now making a displacement of 358 cubic inches. The engine was professionally built with flat top pistons, a mild cam, shaved heads, electronic ignition, quick fuel Slayer carburetor, etc. Now, it's not a race car, but instead a really nice cruiser that's a lot of fun to drive. The transmission is a turbo 350, and the rear end is a 10-bolt with highway gears. The power steering components and the front and rear suspension components are also new. The car is very tight and responsive. The power brake system was also new with disc in the front, drum in the rear, new master cylinder, booster, and lines. The car stops nice and straight. The Nova also received a new vintage heat and air conditioning system using the dash vents and new in-dash controls. I recently upgraded the stereo with a new custom auto sound stereo with Bluetooth for your phone, USB for your flash drive, and of course auxiliary inputs and AM and FM. Now, a little background why I'm selling the Nova. To do so, we need to go back in time. For 13 years, I owned a very nice 1960 Chevy Impala bubble top. I built this car as a road trip car for my wife and I. We drove it around 50,000 miles, making many long road trips to different U.S. locations. After 13 years, I was ready for something else. So I shopped the entire US for several months and I purchased this 1970 Nova last January. I loved the car, so I changed oil and titled it into my own personal name. Since then, we've driven the car around 300 miles. It starts, runs, and drives great. Then, about 3 months later, in April, I ran across a very rare find. I found a beautiful frame-off restored 1968 Chevy Impala SS 396 convertible. So I bought it too. We've driven the Impala around 200 miles, and like the Nova, it starts, runs, and drives great. I've been such an Impala fan for so many years, probably because back in 1972, at the young age of 14 years old, I purchased my very first car, a 1965 Chevy Impala. Now, I really don't need to keep the Nova and Impala because I've got other hobbies as well. So even though I purchased the Nova for my wife and I to keep, I've decided to keep the Impala and sell the Nova. The Nova is located in Rogers, Arkansas, which is in the very northwest corner of the state near Missouri and Oklahoma in just minutes from Interstate 49. The car has a clean and clear Arkansas title in my personal name. Feel free to contact me with an offer and to schedule a personal or professional inspection. And of course, feel free to contact me with additional questions as well.